Well, hello everyone, and thank you for watching. The ones who have watched these videos that I put out for this trading challenge, and I hope that they are helpful to you guys. And please let me know if there's something that I'm saying that you don't understand, especially if you're very new to trading, or if you are good at trading and you have any tips, right, that you can offer. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'm a believer in learning and learning from anyone. So, but I want to reiterate this challenge. I'm going to see what works, what doesn't work. I might start out with one particular coin. If I see that this coin is not really doing what I want it to do, then I will find something else, right? Because there, I think, enough opportunities out here in crypto to pick things that, and you'll see in the video that I did find one that I might be testing. Seems like it had a greater opportunity with hitting my daily targets without trying to force a trade, because that is an absolute no. And I'm not going to force something to occur that is not occurring. And then the other thing is I'm not going to, if I need to change my goal from 5% to 4%, I'm not going to add stress to my life. Because that's the whole point of trading, is not to add stress to my life. I love trading because I don't have to be held accountable to other people. I don't have to please other people with, I'm having this YouTube channel just for pretty much journaling the challenge, but it's not for me to blow up on YouTube. I don't really want to blow up on YouTube. I really like the life of of what is it? Of peace. And I did have a couple of TikTok pages, and one of them I did show my face, and it got up to 10,000. That's when I realized, do I really want to do that? Because it's like it was becoming like a job, and I don't want that. I don't want something that feels like a job again. I don't want to feel like I got another boss. Now, I do have the boss of the market with trading, but it's a different kind of boss. So I don't want, I feel like being on social media for me felt like, especially from a sense of it being a sole source of income, it just felt like I had millions of people that were my boss and an algorithm that was my boss. And if I didn't meet certain metrics, then no matter if I did good with those metrics, I'm not getting anything in return. Whereas with trading, if I do good with my metrics, I get an immediate return. And that's what I love about it. So, but we're going to go ahead and go into the trade and take it from there. All right, well, it is Saturday, and we did get in another trade in for Saturday. Um, did not hit 5%, but we don't know for sure because it hasn't broken out of this, um, where I had this line that says, where it says BOS, break of structure. So I have a stop right below here. So we're going to see if it comes out of there or if it's going to continue on. But so far, it's at, if it does come out of there, be 3.67% gain, which is fine. And I'm putting myself to the challenge of hitting the six figures because I know that it can be done in a year. But and or it could be done in 6 months. But I'm not going to force a trade and just to appease the challenge, because the fact that being able to take $100 and make even $10,000 is is magnificent. So I don't want to. I'm never going to put myself in that position where I am forcing trades to prove anything to anyone. Like I said, I'm not doing this channel to blow up in the YouTube world. Trading is my source of income, and I love it. I'm never going to be pressured, and that is the reason why I do like trading. You know, I could stop doing YouTube because I'm not making any money from it anyway, right? So, but I thought it would be good for me, and I could still do this and have no one watch it, because it really is, like I said, a diary, a journal. That's why I have it as her trading diary. And the reason I'm saying all this because one thing I've noticed in the trading, I wouldn't say in the trading industry, but in the trading social media world, it has to me been twisted, and I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to the I don't know how to describe it, but anyway, I don't subscribe to that. I subscribe to learning more and more about this particular skill and allowing it to produce an income stream, and along with investing, along with anything else I choose to do. But the main thing that I love about trading is it is the freedom. It allows me to have freedom to do what I want, go where I want, and not have to deal with people if I don't want to. And definitely not be pressured to please people to make them in order for me to generate an income. So I love that. And that in itself is the main reason I once again do trading. So, but just to kind of go over, I know I did a little side note on that, but I just wanted to reiterate that because when I go to social media and I see all these videos about trading, and I just feel like it is they make it like a get rich quick scheme, and not saying that you can't get rich with it, you can, but like more like a scam, or you know, I don't mind using, I don't mind people, I know people use leverage, but like it's like they're chasing instead of attracting. And I typically like to use trading for attracting money, not chasing after money. That's why I don't, that's what goes into the rules of me not going in a trade when it's in resistance, because I don't want to miss out on it going up. No, I'm going to let it come to me. That's more of attracting than chasing, or trying to force a trade because I'm trying to prove something to someone, or I'm trying to do what they call revenge trading, or I'm trying to have the bling bling, and I'm not about the bling bling. I am about, if you knew me, I am about being vegan, maybe a little bit pescatarian, and growing my own food, um, being able to travel, and just like live like an easy life. I don't need trade into. I'm not a big person on brands and designer labels. I'm not saying anything wrong with it, but it's just not me. So if people are expecting, I felt like at one point when I was doing this before, people were expecting, oh well, if she's making money, see the stop went off, then why isn't she buying all this stuff? And I'm like, because that's not who I am. I don't, that's not what money is for me. So, but anyway, so now it's going down. I'm just going to see how it reacts. I know I switched up. I'm going to see how it reacts to these levels that I have already drawn out in this minor fib, and I also drew another fib right here for, where is it? It's from this peak to this bottom right here, where it went up. I think this was yesterday. This was the peak of yesterday, and this was the bottom of today. And this is the peak of today. So I always kind of remind myself by looking at the time zones. So we did higher highs. It was very slim higher highs from Europe to New York to Asia. Then so far I've done another higher high with Europe and New York. I'm suspecting that we're going to make another higher high as long as we can break above this resistance area, and then this will be our next major resistance area, where there's 50%, and this is coming from the 4-hour chart. So if we were to go to that chart, and I'm gonna make sure that this is just on current interval on below. So if I were to go to the 4-hour and take this off, right? So, and I can take this off. And like it, basically came out of this channel, right? So we'll see. Like, will it make a downward movement? As long as it doesn't, I must really keep a checkup on this level right here where this 100% is, to see if we break that support or support, right? It's like a minor support. To see if we break that, or are we just going to continue on, right, to this 50% and then come back down. I just take it one step at a time. I try to see the different ways it can go and see what would be my strategy, but I let the chart tell me the story and just set my alerts to let me know where is the story going. And then where I know where the story is going, then I can know what strategy I'm going to use. I really just keep it simple like that, because trying to let my ego get in the way and be like the predictor of where it's going, no, I'm not going to do that, because that's how people will, I hate to use the word, F themselves over. But anyway, I don't want to go there. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as for right now. I'm gonna move my alerts to hit that 50%. So I'm going to just keep moving it to below the 38%. And this is another thing, it will drop and then move back up and hit this. Sometimes it'll retest that resistance area before going back down. So that is a possibility as well. So just because it's going up, I never buy in a pink zone, resistance zone, whatever color you have it. I never. I don't care if it comes out of here. It has to become a support before I go in. Never buy in a resistance area. And that's why I always mark it out. So it reminds me every time I look at that to never buy in that area. Let it come down, let it go out or come down or wherever it's going to go and create a support. And that's where you buy from. So that is just a rule. And when I stick to that rule, I usually come out pretty good versus trying to catch some up top here, because that's where Asia usually will come in and take your trade basically. So, but that will do it for today. I hope this helps, and we'll come back and see where we are. Oh, the other thing is on the spreadsheet. Another thing I did was look at, okay, if we stick with the 5%, I also want to see, is that realistic? And I think it still is realistic. I might be also looking at some other coins that maybe have a better chance at daily 5%. And do I really want to trade on those coins? And the reason why I say do I really want to trade on those coins, because the chart might be a little bit more challenging. So for example, one of the charts that I did kind of look at today is called Math. I don't know a whole lot about this particular crypto, but it seems to get a lot of spikes. And let's just look at the hourly. So like from this order block, and I already drew this out, from this order block down here to, if you catch it here and go up to this resistance area, 7%, right? Now, would that be in a day? Let's see. Yes, it would, because that's even in an hour. So I might check out this one and test it out trading to see, do I like that better as far as hitting the 5%. My only concern with this one is I don't know a lot about it, so I don't know if it's something that is going to stick around. Let's just look at the, and I kind of drew out, I got a lot of colors on here, but let me take some of these off so you can see it. Dang, I didn't mean to do that one, but it's okay. So, right, so like here's another little minor support area right here that I drew out. I think I drew it out from the 15-minute time frame. So like from there, see, like I could see myself definitely getting 5% per day there. So I might consider like trying them out for a day or two to see how do I like the trading with them, and can I achieve the 5%, because I don't want to go below the 5%, because when I looked at my spreadsheet and I put 4% in, it just takes a little bit longer. But you still can get there with the 4% per day. So instead of, which is not bad, it's really not bad at all, because you pretty much would get there instead of April and June, which is not that far off from each other. And that is the 6 months. So it still would remain there. It's just a matter of how comfortable I feel trading on that particular chart. And I'm not trying to add stress to my life. So if it's going to add stress, even though I'm getting the 5%, I'm not doing it. If I'm not stressed out from it and I'm still able to get the 5%, then I'll stick with it. But I'm going to do whatever is going to be less stressful for me, period, because that comes before everything. Because that's the goal. The goal is to be stress-free, making money, and like not have to worry about people. So, but that will do it for today. And please let me know if there are any questions. And I'll come back. If I don't come back tomorrow, because I might not do it on Sunday, but I'll come back on Monday for sure. All right, have a blessed one.